This is the Maverick by Mossberg HS12 over under. It's all black synthetic stock. And of course, what makes it pretty interesting is these rails on the left and right side of the front of the barrel, as well as on top here for an optic. It has a single trigger for both barrels, safety on top right there. It's got a rubber buttstock pad. The iron sights on the front are fiber optic. On the rear, they actually run the length of the Picatinny rail. The Picatinny rail itself is actually the rear sight in the middle. I'll give you a close-up of that. If I was going to put optics or a flashlight on any kind of shotgun, it would be a pump or a semi, not a double barrel over under, but that's what it would look like if you did. Just to give you an example. Another thing to note is that in addition to the manual safety on top, there's an automatic one, which isn't even mentioned in the manual. When you point the firearm down, safety's off, it's cocked and locked, trigger will not fire, locks on a pendulum safety or something. As soon as you go back to horizontal or up, you can fire. Locks, fire. I guess so you don't shoot yourself in the foot. When I first experienced that, when I was just testing it out with these snap caps, I actually thought that it wasn't, that it was malfunctioning. I personally don't like it. It already has a manual safety. Not to mention, I mean, I can't imagine much scenarios where you'd be shooting down, but if you were, for some reason, it would be useless. In addition to not being able to be fired while pointing down, even when in the horizontal position, if you turn the gun too much sideways or upside down, it won't fire until you get back to about there. Up here or sideways, trigger won't move until you get to there. So here's a huge problem. I'm not sure if this is a particular manufacturing defect with this one shotgun or if they all do this, but when held at your waist, the barrel under its own weight does not hold the action open far enough for the bottom shell to go in or come out of the bottom chamber. You actually have to push the excess slack out of it and hold it in order to get that bottom one out or load another one. Even when held in this position, if you were going to load it like this or unload it like this, still, unless you pull the slack out of that barrel and it stays that way, you won't be able to get that shell in or out. Overall, I'd just say know what you're buying before you buy it. I kind of had some buyer's remorse and a couple of functions and features of it I didn't like, as I explained. But yeah, kind of shitty.